Hi, everybody. Randy McAvoy and our Texans insider, Aaron Wilson, hanging here after practice, day one of Texans training camp in the books. Aaron, a short workout. They were supposed to go to 10:45 or so, but we quickly found out we're going to be ending a little early, but not a shocker. You don't want to wear these guys out from the get-go, but a good opening day for these guys.
Yeah, it was crisp and clean, and we saw some good work with C.J. Stroud with some short passes to the receivers. And the first handoff of camp goes to Nick Chubb with Joe Mixon still on the shelf after being in that walking boot, dealing with an ankle injury that bothered him last season. Those illegal hip drop tackles took a toll on Joe. Yeah. Joe got hurt working out on his own, but we expect Joe to be fine for the Rams game before anybody panics out there.
All right, we saw all the drills out there today. A lot of people are going to ask, hey, how'd CJ look? Well, they're not doing a lot out here. Our window to shoot videos is fairly limited. We get to shoot some, but just watching him interact and run things offensively, I think that's something. And it came up post-practice, too, of just the leadership level that CJ is at now as he starts his new season, season 3. And the Nick Caley offensive effect. It's good to see CJ out there. People obviously respect what he's doing out there.
Right, and we talk about his growth and the ownership he's taken of the offense. Nick Caley has given him an autonomy that he didn't have with Bobby Slowick. And they watched some old Tom Brady tape, vintage Brady, 2003, 2004. I covered some of those Brady years, the formative years of Tom Brady. And that's a great example. He said he hasn't talked to Tom yet, but I think at some point maybe they'll have some convos about Nick Caley.
Maybe Tom will make an appearance down here at training camp. That'd be pretty cool.
Tom, come to camp and talk to us.
Open invite, man.
Only with Channel 2.
You can come on our tapings here. Hey, Will Anderson spoke, and we'll go another minute or so here. Will Anderson spoke. I love hearing the energy Will Anderson brings each and every day. I talked to him outside before he came into the tent. He was waiting his turn to do the media. And he was like, man, we're locked in, man, we're locked in. I said, yeah, it's day one. He was like, we're ready. You could have sense he was itching to get out here for day one.
Oh, yeah, and this guy looks a little different. He says he's lost some weight, looks really cut up. So he worked out with Myles Garrett and Danielle Hunter, great examples. Man, I would give my right arm to look like Danielle Hunter. This guy looks like he's carved out a great, but so does Will. Yeah. Will looks locked in, ready, and rocked up as he gets ready for the season. I expect a big year from him, Randy. And, next year they can sign him to a new contract.
So defensively, we've talked before on Sports Sunday too. Many believe this is a Super Bowl defense already with the pieces they've got, strong secondary. I think every day we're going to get sick of talking about it, but it's going to be the topic offensively. O-line, can they keep CJ upright? 52 sacks last year? That number's got to come way down, but you go in, PFF, I did a video this morning, PFF giving them no respect. If I'm one of those offensive linemen and I see that report, I'm cutting that out nicely and putting it right there in my locker as a reminder.
I had a conversation with Laken Tomlinson. It was a phone interview, and I asked Laken that question. He says, man, I guess they're going off last year. All I can tell you is it's a new year. We're going to be better. Yep. He says they're going to kick some butt. That's what you want to hear from.
Well, you got a new O-line coach, Coach Popovich. We'll see what that changes he can make and maybe bring out the best in some of these guys. But that's definitely a storyline we'll keep an eye on in the days and weeks ahead as we get ready throughout training camp and the regular season. So just want to check in a nice covered cool spot here outside of Texans training camp. Aaron Wilson, insider for ClickToHouston.com.
Give this man a follow. Anybody that's experiencing his content.
You know what? I'm new to the YouTube game. I go heavy Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, but I'm new to the YouTube game. So help a guy out here, man. Just give me a follow. He's helped me out a little bit, but I'll post and have some fun with it at the very least with Texans and Astros, Rockets. We'll kind of do it all, so it should be a lot of fun. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Follow this guy too on YouTube. He's lights out right now every day. You got what? How many followers you got now? Subscribers. Is that the right subscribers? The right term, right?
That's what you call them. Yeah, 11,200.
This guy, he's only been doing it a few months.
Hoping to get to 12,000 next. I go 1,000 at a time.
Massive following on Twitter and Instagram as well. Hey, that's it for now. Checking in from Texans training camp over at NRG Park. We'll talk to you soon.